Hi guys, it's time to do another Bumpits tutorial. This one is going to show you sort of two styles in one. I'm going to show you how you can do a neat half up, half down look, and then I'll show you how you can kind of convert that into a ponytail. The other look that I've already done is just using a headband. I thought that was one of the easiest looks you can do with it, and this is pretty easy too. So just keep watching and see how you can recreate this yourself. I know a lot of people have told me I'm going to go out there and try the Bumpits, and I just think it's a really easy tool to get a totally different style than maybe you've ever tried to do before with this extra height and volume in your hair. So, but just be aware it does take some getting used to and some practice. They do stay in wonderfully well. You can shake your head around, and the part of the key to that is the little teeth that are in here. They look like little bitty arrows is what they look like. And it's those teeth, you kind of have to wiggle it into your hair. Definitely use some hairspray, and it will work really well for you. So just, I mean, and I'm talking, this is from the point of view from someone who has really kind of slippery, fine hair, so I can definitely make these work for me, and I think you can make them work for you too. But let's go ahead and get started. What I'm going to do is sort of think about leaving some bangs forward for this look, sort of some long side bangs here. And then I want to take the back section and sort of just start pulling that all back. The section that sort of is where I want that height to be when I pull my hair half back. Okay? So you can just use your fingers or use a comb or brush and just kind of make sure you're getting a section that's somewhat wide as far as from here to here, but not too thick in terms of going back on your head. So you want it to be kind of thin but wide, okay? So what I would do next then is, this is what I like to do. I mean, the idea here using a Bumpit is that you don't have to back comb or tease your hair a lot, but I find that doing a little bit of that will honestly kind of help your hair grip to the Bumpit even more. So I'm just kind of holding it straight up, and I'm taking my comb and kind of going like this, right on the back of the hair, okay? And then I'm just going to place the Bumpit right behind that hair that I've pulled back. And I put it there, and I'm also wiggling the Bumpit kind of back and forth like that. That motion really secures it into your hair, okay? So following that step, I'm just going to let my hair fall right over the Bumpit that I've put in, and I'm using the classic Bumpit, by the way. If you want more information on what comes in the set, I would suggest looking at my first video or checking out my blog where I have some pictures. So, and I also have some links to more information in those places as well. Here I'm taking my little hairpin. This is something, if you don't have it, it's extremely cheap, available at Sally's, and you can kind of deal with hair that you've teased without undoing the teasing, if you know what I mean. You're like smoothing it out, but yet you're not getting rid of it. Okay, so from here, I'm going to kind of take my thumbs and just kind of put them by the side of my face and just pull them back and take whatever hair that comes with that motion, and I'm going to pin that hair right in the center of the back of my head, okay? So I'm just taking my, you know, I'm literally right in the middle of the back of my head, and I'm going to take my two bobby pins, and hopefully when I turn around you're going to still be able to see this, but I'm going to crisscross my bobby pins right in the back of my head here. Just like so. And if you don't like dealing with bobby pins, sometimes just a little like plastic hair clip like this, only smaller, can be easy to use if you don't like crisscrossing your clips or whatever. But after you do that, just kind of look around and you can sort of mess with the shape of this look right after you know, go ahead and pull it back. You can mess with your bangs however you want to. You can go ahead and look at the bottom part of your hair and curl that more down in here. But one thing I definitely don't want to forget to do after I pull that hair back is to definitely spray it because that is really going to help that shape stay with you. But the nice thing about this is you have that support system, sort of. That's what the Bumpit is. It's that support under your hair that is going to keep this from falling, and that's a concern that a lot of people have. So I'm just kind of looking in my mirror here. I'm able to look in my mirror, which is behind this camera, and see that that is the shape that I want in the back. You know, I can always go back and mess around with the way that looks, but hopefully, I feel like I'm looking at you in the camera in there, but hopefully here you can see that, you know, there's really no tricks to this. It turns out to be nice and smooth. Even though I back combed that just a little bit, I still feel like I'm getting that smooth, shiny look that can be hard to achieve when you have done some teasing to your hair, because we really didn't tease it a lot. Excuse me. So I'm just going to touch up any little places that I want smoothed out. Just as easy to do that with some hairspray. And I'm going to grab a little hair thing here. And basically, if you want to take this and make this into a ponytail, you might think, well, I've got this little kind of fluffy piece out here that was pulled back. It won't be a problem. Just sort of put your hands on those bobby pins so they don't shift, and just brush through that look a little bit. So even though that might be curling or poking up a little bit, just kind of smooth it in with the rest of the hair, and then you could secure that with an elastic band right here, like at your neck, or you could do a nice little side ponytail by going right behind your ear. This was the look I did in a video not too long ago. I was sitting on my couch there. I'm trying to remember what video that was, what I was talking about in it. But anyway, I had done this and mentioned that I used the Bumpit, and you guys like that look, so that's basically a recreation of that. It's not too dramatic, really, when you look at it. I mean, you've got that nice height to your hair. I mean, it's a cute look. I think would be so cute as like a dressy look, you know. But yet, if imagine having a bad hair day, but you want a really cute and dressy style. I think this is perfect because you've got it pulled back and up. You spray it, and you're good to go. And you can totally wrap that little hair tie that you put on there with your own hair. I have a video on how to do that too, but it really is, there's two easy looks that you can do with this. Go ahead and, you know, curl your ponytail a little more if you want to, but it's really just that easy, and that thing is secure in my hair. I mean, I could shake my head all around. It's not going anywhere. I will flip my head upside down and flip it back. I mean, the Bumpit is in there, guys. It's there. I mean, look at the style after I did all that. It's still the same. Oops, just hit my knee. But yeah, totally. So it's really, really easy, and it is secure. And you might be thinking, well, that's just staying in there because you bobby pinned your hair behind it. Well, I got news for you. It stayed in when I did the headband video too. So I'm trying to work on a way that I can create some kind of montage of me doing all kinds of crazy things just to show you that the Bumpit will stay in different styles. So just keep an eye out for that in the future. But thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you so much for subscribing and commenting on these videos, and just taking the time to visit my blog too. I really appreciate it. Thanks, guys.